Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. Give me kisses. Don't use your tongue.
Louie the Macaw, 26 years in a cage, and the woman who gave him a second chance.
Good job. Green. Good job, boy.
For 26 long years, a small blue and gold macaw named Louie lived in silence behind cold metal bars. His cage was barely large enough to let him turn around, let alone spread his wings. Day after day, he sat on the same perch, watching the world pass him by through the same narrow view. His feathers, once vibrant and full of life, had thinned from years of stress and loneliness. His body grew frail, and his balance faltered. There was no song in his heart, no spark in his eyes, only quiet surrender.
Red? Ooh, red.
Louie was not mean or loud. He didn't bite or scream like some birds do when they're frightened. He simply stopped trying. After years of isolation, he had forgotten what it felt like to be seen, to be loved, or to feel the warmth of the sun on his feathers.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You dropped it. You dropped it, bud. Here. Good.
Then, one ordinary day, everything changed. A woman named Kelsey Cave from Stillwater, Oklahoma, came across a Facebook post that would alter both their lives. The post was simple. Someone needed to rehome an older macaw. Attached was a single photo, a bird with bare patches where feathers should have been, eyes dull with exhaustion. Most people would have scrolled past without a second thought, but not Kelsey.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
Something in Louie's eyes stopped her. There was sadness there, but also a quiet plea, a small flicker that said, "Please, don't give up on me." Kelsey couldn't shake that image from her mind. To her, Louie wasn't just a bird in need of a home. He was a soul waiting for a second chance. So, she decided to bring him home. When Louie first arrived, Kelsey could hardly believe how fragile he looked. His feathers were thin and uneven. His body trembled slightly when he tried to balance. Even his gaze, though curious, carried fear. That first night, Kelsey didn't try to touch him. She simply gave him space, letting him breathe in a room that wasn't filled with bars. As the lights dimmed and the house grew quiet, a small, unexpected sound came from the darkness. "Hello." It was soft, barely a whisper, but it was Louie's voice. After 26 years of silence, he spoke.
Good job. Good job. Good boy. Good job. Good boy.
The next morning, he woke in panic. He screamed, frightened by the unfamiliar room, the new sounds, the open space. But Kelsey didn't rush or raise her voice. She sat nearby, speaking softly, her calmness filling the room with warmth. Slowly, Louie realized this woman meant no harm.
Your nails. Your nails? Good. Good job.
At first, he didn't want her close. He flinched when she reached out. But within hours, something changed. He leaned just slightly toward her, curious despite his fear. It was a small moment, but it was the beginning of trust.
You dancing? Are you dancing?
In the weeks that followed, Louie began to rediscover life. He watched Kelsey move through the house, following her every step from his perch. He chirped softly when she left the room and brightened when she returned. He grew protective, even puffing up his feathers when someone came too close to her. To him, Kelsey wasn't just a caretaker. She was his person.
You peekabooing while you undo all my folding.
Louie became known as the CEO of the house. He decided when bedtime was and stuck to it firmly. If Kelsey tried to keep him up too late, he'd get grumpy, refusing to cooperate the next morning like a toddler who missed his nap. Since Louie couldn't fly, Kelsey found another way for him to enjoy the world. She bought him a small stroller so he could go on walks outside. For the first time in decades, Louie felt the sun on his feathers and the wind against his face. It was freedom, gentle, quiet, and long overdue.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Little by little,
Get it.
his feathers grew back, his balance improved, his eyes regained their sparkle. But more importantly, Louie learned to trust again. It wasn't just about healing his body, it was about healing his heart.
Is it good stuff? Oh, it's so good. Why do you fill your mouth so full and then drop most of it?
Today, Louie is no longer the forgotten bird in a cage. He's a cherished member of Kelsey's family, a living reminder of what compassion can do. Through her TikTok channel, @NotBlucksGiven, Kelsey shares Louie's journey with thousands of people who've come to love his gentle spirit and unbreakable will.
Is that fun? Oh, you don't get any bills.
But Louie's story carries a message deeper than his recovery. It's a reminder that parrots and exotic birds are not easy pets. They need patience, care, and a lifelong commitment. Too often, these beautiful creatures are bought impulsively, then abandoned when they become too demanding. Louie's past is a painful example of what neglect can do, but his present is proof of what love can heal.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
For anyone thinking about adopting a parrot, let Louie's story be a gentle guide. Learn before you bring one home. Talk to experts. Make sure you're ready not just for the joy, but for the responsibility that comes with it. Rescue is never simple. It takes time, understanding, and endless love. But the reward is beyond words. Louie's transformation shows that it's never too late for a second chance.
Good job, bud.
If this story touched your heart, consider following Kelsey's journey and giving a like or a subscribe on her channel. Every small act of support helps spread awareness and brings hope to other animals still waiting behind bars for someone to notice them.
Handsome guy. Good job.
Our team works hard behind the scenes to find and share real-life stories that truly matter. Every video is crafted with care, carefully researched, edited with trusted sources, and always treated with the respect these stories deserve. What you see isn't just made to inspire, it's meant to be real and meaningful.